Kim Kardashian, the reality TV star and business mogul, has found herself at the center of a heated controversy following a family vacation in Rome. The uproar stems from photos of her 12-year-old daughter, Northwest, sporting a microdermal finger piercing during the trip. The images, which also showcased North's bold fashion choices, have sparked a wave of criticism on social media, with many accusing Kardashian of questionable parenting. The debate has raised questions about age-appropriate self-expression, the boundaries of gentle parenting, and the pressures of raising a child in the public eye. The controversy began when paparazzi captured North, the eldest child of Kardashian and ex-husband Kanye West, wearing a striking outfit that included a short denim skirt, a black strapless corset top, and chunky platform boots. Her electric blue hair, styled in pigtails, added to the edgy aesthetic, but it was the visible piercing on her middle finger featuring two studs that drew the most attention. The photos, published by outlets like People magazine, showed North clutching a designer bag and holding two iPhones, further emphasizing her precocious style. Social media platforms, particularly TikTok, erupted with reactions to the images, with many users expressing outrage over North's appearance. Critics argued that a 12-year-old is too young for a dermal piercing, a procedure known for its potential pain and risk of infection. North is 12. She's a literal child. Why is her mother and all those grown-ups around her allowing her to dress and act like this? One user wrote. Another commented, this just isn't okay. North is 12 years old. Yes, we're all for expressing yourself through fashion, but this just screams all the wrong things. Shame on Kim Kardashian. The sentiment was echoed across various platforms, with some accusing Kardashian of failing to set appropriate boundaries for her daughter. The criticism extended beyond the piercing itself, with many questioning Kardashian's overall approach to parenting. North's outfit, which some deemed too mature for her age, fueled accusations that Kardashian is overly permissive, allowing her daughter to make choices that are inappropriate for her preteen. Kim has taken gentle parenting too literal and it's gone too far now, one user stated, suggesting that her hands-off approach has led to decisions that could have long-term consequences. Others pointed to the piercing's potential health risks, noting that dermal piercings are more invasive than traditional ones and require careful aftercare. Kardashian's parenting style has long been a topic of public debate, particularly in light of her high-profile divorce from Kanye West. The former couple, who share 4 children North, Chicago, and Psalm, have often differed on how to raise their kids. West has publicly expressed concerns about North's exposure to social media and public scrutiny, once stating that he opposed her having a TikTok account at age 9. In a past Instagram post, he commented on a photo of North wearing makeup at Coachella, writing, I saw that he didn't love this 11-year-old with makeup. These remarks have resurfaced amid the current controversy, with some fans arguing that West's fears about North's premature exposure to adult influences have been validated. The Rome vacation photos have also sparked discussions about the concept of gentle parenting, a philosophy that emphasizes empathy and collaboration over strict discipline. Critics argue that Kardashian's interpretation of this approach has led to a lack of structure, allowing North to make choices that many consider unsuitable for her age. This is what Kanye was afraid of, one commenter wrote. Kim was allowed to be a kid in her childhood, so why is she letting North dress like a woman in her 20s? The debate has highlighted the challenges of balancing self-expression with parental guidance, especially for a child growing up in the spotlight. Despite the backlash, Kardashian has not publicly addressed the controversy, consistent with her approach to handling criticism. Her focus on empowering her children to express themselves has been a cornerstone of her parenting philosophy, as seen in North's involvement in fashion, music, and social media. North, who has already made a name for herself as a budding fashionista and performer, has embraced a bold and creative identity, often mirroring her mother's flair for style. The piercing, while controversial, is likely an extension of North's desire to push boundaries and experiment with her image. The scrutiny surrounding North's appearance reflects the broader challenges of raising a child in the public eye. As the daughter of 2 global superstars, North has been under media scrutiny since birth, with every aspect of her life subject to public opinion. Kardashian, who has built an empire through her family's visibility, has navigated these challenges by promoting individuality and confidence in her children. However, this approach has sparked polarized reactions, with some praising her for fostering North's creativity and others condemning her for not enforcing stricter guidelines. The controversy has also ruined conversations about the sexualization of young girls in media. Critics argue that North's outfit and piercing, combined with her high-profile lifestyle, contribute to a narrative that places undue pressure on children to adopt adult personas. This type of piercing should literally be done when a teenager turns 18, one user commented, expressing concern about the long-term implications of such choices. The debate underscores the tension between self-expression and societal expectations, particularly for young girls in the entertainment industry. Kardashian supporters, however, argue that she is simply allowing North to explore her identity in a way that aligns with their family's creative and entrepreneurial spirit. The SKMS founder has long championed bold fashion choices and personal branding, and North's style reflects this influence. Fans have pointed out that North's piercing and outfit are consistent with her mother's aesthetic, which has always pushed boundaries and defied convention. North is expressing herself, just like Kim has always done, one supporter wrote. Why are people so quick to judge? As the debate continues, it raises important questions about the role of parents in guiding their children's self-expression, especially in an era where social media amplifies every decision. Kardashian's approach, which prioritizes freedom and individuality, has both inspired and divided her audience. While some see her as a trailblazer for empowering her daughter, others believe she has a responsibility to protect North from the pressures of fame and public scrutiny. The Rome vacation controversy is unlikely to be the last time Kardashian faces criticism for her parenting choices. As North grows older and continues to carve out her own identity, the spotlight on her and her mother will only intensify. For now, the images of North's piercing and bold fashion have sparked a broader conversation about childhood, autonomy, and the challenges of raising a child in a world that is always watching.